What's up, guys? This is my fourth attempt to try to get this YouTube video under the 15-minute mark to upload to YouTube, so I'm just going to blaze through this stuff because I'm sick and tired of making this video. Anyway, real Ray-Ban, fake. Okay, this is concentrated on the aviators, the fake versus the real aviators. There's a lot of information on the wayfarers there already, so check that out for yourself. These are mine. If there's time, I'll go over it, but I doubt it. So anyway, the fake cleaning cloth versus the real cleaning cloth. Darker color, lighter color. Bolder, faded logo on the fake one, bold logo on the real one. They both have the same font, and they both have this R in the circle, so that's something that the websites tell you that can give away the thing, but these actually look pretty good, pretty the same, but the colors are different, and faded versus bold. So if I were to look for fakes versus reals, that's what I would look for. Secondly, here is the case that came with the fakes. It came with this plastic thingy on it. Okay, my real ones did not come with this. These are the fakes. There is a stitching on the top here. Okay, and it's kind of hard to see, but this is not like a shiny gold logo. It's just kind of like a dull gold. And this stitching right here and the red on the inside. I would say that this doesn't have a RB logo on it, but you can see that my real one doesn't either. So I took it to the Ray-Ban store and they said that that's still real. But the difference is, notice that there's no stitching here, like there is on the top of that one. None there. And this Ray-Ban logo is just really glimmery. You know, it's really shiny. Kind of dull. Also, look at the spacing of this. This is up there right by the stitching. This is kind of like nice in the center. There's a little wear and tear, so there's some scratches on this, and this one does have a loop on the back. This one does not, but not all real Ray-Ban cases do have this loop. Because if you look at this, look at the real Ray-Ban logo. These did not come with my real aviators. The Ray-Ban store gave this to me after I went there, and I was just asking them if they were real or not. And no loop on the back, different texture. So I would say that you can't really go by the case. If I could say anything about the case, if it has stitching up at the top right here, where my finger is, if there's stitching up there like there is there, I would say that they're probably fake. And if the gold is kind of dull, I would say they're probably fake. Look how that shines. Okay. I would say that might be a giveaway. I wouldn't go by the button, so don't go by the button, people. I don't know why everyone's talking about that. Don't go by it. It's not worth it. It's not a telltale sign. Oh, what else? Okay, fake ones. Look at the Ray-Ban logo on the fake one and the real one. It's like really bold right here. And it's kind of like skinnier font here. It's a thick font there. The Ray-Ban etching, you can kind of see that, is slightly under the hinge. On my real ones, the Ray-Ban etching is directly at the hinge. It might be hard to see, but there's a Ray-Ban etching and it's right at the hinge. Here it is slightly under the hinge. Size-wise, I would say that etching is harder to see on the real ones, and it's really easy to see on the fake ones. I would say that the Ray-Ban logo is really bold and easy to see on the fake ones, and kind of harder to see on the real ones, but not too hard. What else? These stickers, the sticker came on the lens of the real ones, and this, you can kind of see that this red rectangle inside the silver one is slightly off-center. By what I mean by that is, like, if you look at the border on the left side and the border on the right side, this is like a bigger border than this side, so this rectangle is kind of like shifted to the right. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's kind of, I heard that that's a pretty good giveaway for the fake ones. Other differences between the real and the fake. This says if you flip it this way, it says B&L made in, it says B&L Ray-Ban, Italy. There is, in fact, on the real ones, no writing on that top part. If you look at the nose piece right here, it's hard to see, but there's like a clear piece and there's like a metal piece underneath it. If you look at the metal piece underneath it, it says RB. On the real ones, if you look at the clear piece, there's a metal piece underneath it, and it does say RB. So that is actually like a really good match. That matches up pretty well. One thing I could tell you for sure is if you look at this earpiece, this is a real one. Look at how that kind of flares out a little bit. That is probably a pretty good indicator if it's real. This is real. And if you look at the earpiece on the fake one, it's just like it's really thick and there's no flare on it. So I would say that's a pretty good indicator. Now with the arms, let's check out these arms. This is a fake one, and I'll put pictures up on this. It says RB3025 Aviator L W3277 58 box 14. The real ones say RB3025 Aviator L 002 62 box 14 3N. A couple of differences. The spacing on the real ones is a lot better. It's a lot easier to read on the real ones than they are on the fake ones. Also, if you look at the color, it's kind of like a goldish or a brownish writing on the fake ones, whereas the real ones, it's like white, and I think you can kind of see the difference in the camera. Even though you can't read it, I think you can kind of see the difference in the color. The fake ones, I just got them, and there's already like chipping, so that's also a dead giveaway. On the other arm, it says Ray-Ban made in Italy CE. It still has that kind of brownish color. Here on the real ones, it says Ray-Ban made in Italy CE. The spacing is actually a lot better on the real ones, a lot easier to read, and the color again is white. So yeah, just check out that ear hook again. These are the real ones. There's like a little flare out like that. Here's the fake ones. No flare, it's kind of flat. So I would say those are the things to look for while trying to determine if your Ray-Bans are fake or real. There's a lot of other information out there, but I don't find it reliable. I would say maybe take yours to Sunglass Hut or something like that if you want to know, but if you don't want to go there and get embarrassed because they might be fake, then, you know, look for those things that I told you, and that should probably let you know. You could probably see a size difference between these Ray-Bans, but I guess they do come in different sizes, so don't go by that. In the back, those are the fakes. These are the reals. I like my real ones a lot better because they're kind of bigger, and, well, I know that they're real, but, you know, these are good to have. Just, you know, if you're going to go out and party or whatever, get faded, you don't really care about these too much. Whether these ones, like, you don't want to lose them, you don't want to drop them, scratch them up. Also, these ones have been owned for 2 years, and there's not one scratch of paint on them, while these ones just came in the mail, and they're kind of like scratched up. The paint is kind of like scratching, so it's another giveaway. Hopefully you guys got to see all of the differences that I tried to point out. Real, fake, okay, darker color, lighter color gray, bold red logo, faded red logo. They both have the R mark, so that's hard to go by nowadays. Remember the shininess of the gold. Don't always go by the RB on the thing because that's not really true. So the gold stamp is kind of dull. No RB here, but like I said, these are a real case right here, and there's no RB here. That's just kind of some scratching from being bumped around. the stitching up top, and no stitching up top on the real ones, so that might be a dead giveaway. The center, like how that's off center on the fake ones, also the red inside, and these ones are centered on the real ones, and they'll have the black inside. So hopefully that helped out. I looked at the pamphlets, there's not too much difference, but no one really cares about those anyways, so don't even worry about those. But check those out. I might put a video of my fake wayfarers out there, but I think there's a lot of YouTube videos out there on those because those are really popular, but not too much info on the aviators. So hopefully that was helpful. Leave me comments on, you know, stuff that you've noticed that I missed or something like that. I don't really think there is anything, but whatever you want to let me know, let me know. If you have any questions, place them in the comments. I'll try to get back to them. And hopefully that helped you guys out. Alright, thanks a lot.